Hello everyone, Alchemicgree here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last video, we continued on towards, well, the Shadow Curse lands and met up with Elminster, who told us that Gale is tasked by his goddess Mystra to blow himself up to defeat the Absolute. So, I don't want that to happen, but now at least we have the nuclear option. But we're coming to the last light in as a means of protection against the Shadow Curse lands.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jaheira!
You know, just this once, I really wish people would just simply say hello.
Hello.
Saved your soldiers, you know.
Kindness is too often a decoy. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
I'm not a true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this.
What in the hells is that thing?
Here's what I know.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
To destroy the abomination. Destroy them.
Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
There's more where that came from.
Mole! You... What are you doing here? Okay, come back here.
Steel. I wish we had a bloody army.
Hey, Karlach.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Uh-huh.
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always... some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Jaheira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
Alright.
Just about.
I'll talk to Mole in a bit.
Just about. Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through.
Might as well be nice.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking...
Alright, thank you.
If you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Alright, what do we got to look at? Shielded Devotion. Okay. Ooh, it does Shield Bash, and you gain okay, not bad. Interesting Staff. Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Amulet of the Harpers. Protection from missiles. 2-weapon fighting. When you make an melee attack with your offhand weapon, you can add your modifier to the damage. Ooh, that might actually be better for, okay. The might... Oh. Increase your strength to... Oh. Huh. Interesting. That's a really good. Problem is my helm. Oh, a hood. What's this? After dealing damage with an unarmed attack. No, it's a monk thing. Defender's Great Axe. So fun. Huh. UNT Chainmail. Add your dex modifier. Can add my entire dex modifier to your armor class. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Gain a +1 to initiative rolls. So it's not limiting. Okay. While obscured. You are invested in it. Okay. You are invested in the powers of the incident and have an effective bark skin, increasing your armor class to 16. Okay. And, ooh, a cloak of protection. That's nice. Halberd +1, rapier +1, battle axe +1, dagger +1, glove axe +1, crossbow +1, some miscellaneous junk. But a shielded devotion. I could give that to Gale. When you hit a foe with a melee attack, you can use the reaction to knock your asses prone. Yeah, I think that would look good on Gale. I think we're relatively good with this. Resistance to fire damage on a unsuccessful saving throw against a foe spell. See, the problem is the Gloves of Thievery. Really useful. This is good for Astarion in the sense where when he makes an attack with his offhand weapon, he can add his modifier to the damage. That's not bad, but the Gloves of Thievery are kind of way more useful. Not Karlach. You already got something really good. And it's not like I can just give that up, but... I'll definitely wear myself that Cloak of Protection. Definitely getting that. But that's the problem. This is medium armor. Creatures who miss their attacks against the wearer must make a dex save or take radiant damage. So, the problem is it's medium. I can't give it to Gale. I can't give it to you. I could hypothetically... Well, Well, it's rusty. At least with this, it would look nice, and it might even match. Then I'll be down a helm again, because I think even the leather helm I have is considered light armor, so I can't wear that. Ooh. Okay. That'll increase my strength by that. But then again, this is better medium armor, and I get to keep all my medium junk. But that might increase my shit. I don't know. Let me,
Take care now.
Okay, so what is my actual stats? Well, it's only a +2, so it's the same no matter what I do. While that other one is good, it'll increase my strength to 20, which will give me a +5, where I wouldn't have to need the potions anymore. But the problem is, because of my helm, I'd be down to it. Okay.
If you're alright by Jaheira, you're alright by me.
Or I give it to Karlach. I could take the Grateful Clocker. Yeah, it increases her it'll decrease her dex, but it'll make her strength much stronger. And it kind of matches to an extent, what she's got anyway. Oh, the colors are about the same, I think. And she would get Bull Rush. Yeah. I think that's fair. You have to add your entire dex mod, though. Problem is, but it doesn't impose disadvantage. That's the part that's really more important. Because while this is 16, and it gets added to +2, that puts me at 17. Why am I at 18? Oh, yeah, I gotta remember the cloak protection. Let me get that. So, if that's the case, it would drop my 18 to 17. And I'd get a bonus to my initiative roll. Plus, if I increase my dex more, that actually would be beneficial. So, yes. And while I'm at it, I might as well sell the shit I found. I don't think I'm ever wearing barbarian clothes again, but... Oh, healing potions. Definitely need those. And honestly, I keep forgetting to use arrows. I really do. So, maybe it would probably be in my better interest to sell the arrows. I don't know yet.
Take care now.
Okay. You enjoy your new shield. Now, you... Oh. Well, that's look kind of cool. I won't have my unarmored defense, but... Oh, it increases it by 2 to a maximum of 20. So now she goes from So... Yeah. So I'm going to hold on to this for the time being. Because as cool as this is, and it is, the problem is, because I have a medium helmet on, it doesn't work. So right now, this bumps me to... Has advantage on strength checks too, and carry capacity is doubled. That's actually extremely useful too. Anyway, so if that's the case, that puts me at 18. Now, let's replace it with the U on T. That puts me at 17. Now, I got myself a nice cloak of protection, which will bump me back up to 18. I don't have disadvantage on stealth checks anymore, and during my next ability score increase, which is going to be actually very soon, about halfway there, when I get to level 8, if I can choose to increase my dex instead, so I can add my entire dex mod on top of that. So if I can get my dex high enough, then my armor class will be even more ridiculous, and plus if I keep taking the strength potions, I'll be fine. So I think I'm looking pretty freaking good. So I can sell this back, but I will hold on to this. We'll hold on to this for the time being, and if I can find better boots, then I will give my boots of speed to her.
Jaheira wants to know about supplies.
Because when you dash, you gain wrath, and so forth, or whatever.
Just about.
Just about.
Free as you.
Shouldn't hang around too long, though. If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Oh, I got some holy water. Let me, I had holy water. I just staring at nothing? There it is. Okay.
Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Hey, it's Alan. Let's say hi.
Damn it, he's here?
I wish we had a bloody army.
Looks like that odd ox made it through the shadows.
I'll talk to you in a minute. Damon!
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Okay. What you want to hear first?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people.
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. So come on. Let's get this show on the road. We need to find that iron.
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
It'll keep. I have infernal iron to find.
Karlach, believe me, this isn't something you should...
Let's move.
At least let me show you where to look. I'm not sure the infernal iron will still be there, but I can show you a few places of interest.
All right.
Hear that? All I need is a second bit of infernal metal, and I'm cured. This is so exciting. Let's make tracks.
Well, back to camp. Not what I meant. Oh, damn. Alright.
Looking ahead.
Alright, let's head back. Let's get you fixed up.
Have a gander at the finest.
How fares the search?
Found some.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
I'll just do something nice, pull her into a hug.
Thank you. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
We're gonna have to make it inevitable then.
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
This is the best day. The best day!
Yeah.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
Of course.
Oh man, I can't wait.
No, Damon.
It's you. What are the odds? A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help.
What do you mean?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I could sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
All right. Okay. Let's see what you got, though. Oh, you got some nice things. Oh, hey! Abyssal Beckoners! I think you have all the shit I... Yeah, you got all the shit I initially sold you! Ooh! Oh, it's a short sword! Damn it! Okay, what else you got? You gain proficiency with... Okay, that's actually interesting. Shadowheart, what do you have? Gloves of Archery? Okay. Okay. Pretty much the same junk you had before, but... Huh, that's not bad. Gain proficiency with them and gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls, so I could probably... Alright, all the same junk I had before. Got anything new? Not particularly. You got some stuff, but like not the stuff I'm really... what's this? When you deal damage with this weapon, you gain 2 turns of heat. Okay. Ooh, charge bow warhammer. God, it makes me an idiot if I use it. Okay, well...
I'll be here if you need...
Well, let's see if I can make something.
Need anything?
I found this metal in a place called Grimforge.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Ooh. What about this other thing?
Need anything?
I found this other metal.
It's perfect. Really. Just a moment, I'll be able to work this one quickly.
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Okay. Well, it's heavy armor, so I can't use it, but I can certainly give it to Lae'zel. The wielder has a +2 to saving throws against spells. Ooh. That's not bad. And it looks... Huh. Oh, that looks cool. That looks so cool. But I'm not proficient. And while this is good, it's not exactly the best. It's medium armor. Let's see. Wielder has +2 durability against saving throw against spells. Like, it's cool. It's really fucking cool. And I don't know, maybe I will give it to Lae'zel. Give us nice hell armor. No, because the headgear she has is actually pretty good. But, god damn it, who the hell do I give it to?
There is work to do.
When obscured in shadows.
Alright, what now?
Okay, well, it's still nice, okay? And, huh. I still have some infernal iron.
Need anything?
Well, well.
Need anything?
Okay, gloves. Your weapon attacks deal an additional thing, and oh, oof, that is pretty. That's my. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So my weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage. My unarmed attacks deals an additional and can inflict bleeding. So combine them all together. Oh, I'm not proficient with that. But no, I still have some infernal iron.
Need anything?
Huh. Let's give it to Karlach. Karlach talk.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need. Can't give up now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look up. I'm gonna have to look up if, like, there's something. So I'm gonna hold off on the. Actually, because let's see. Because if I wear these, I'm doing beautiful damage. And you know what? Who cares if it doesn't match me right now? Because it doesn't even fully match that either. That looks cool. I look fucking dope as hell. Okay, but you can hold on to my gloves. The app, like, yeah, it possibly can inflict Bane. It gives me a +1 to my sleight of hand, which has been a little helpful over the time. But I'll be honest, this better. My overall damage output is ridiculous. I'm honestly shocked. I really am. I am honestly legitimately shocked. But let's see. The hell does... part of me wants to know if there's, like, pants. Could there be boots? Well, still, not bad. I kind of wish there was, like, a medium Hell Dusk armor. Oh well. Let's talk to this cow, since the strange cow seems to have made it.
No, still incapable.
Are you ready to reveal your secrets?
Not for you to know.
Okay, well... let's try persuasion. That's it.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied?
Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever heard.
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
That a threat?
That's up to you.
No, you're coming out of hiding now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh god, it's a fucking powerful ooze. Immune to acid, that makes sense.
Alright, Karlach. It's go time. Poor fucker.
Not wasting Sunbeam on you. You are strong.
Today you fall. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Wait. Don't want to hurt you.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Okay, let's reactivate that.
Ugh. Gods above and devils below. That ox was a bloody shapeshifter. Thanks for handling it.
What did it drop, anyway? Shapeshifter's boon.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Hat of fiery da-da-da. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain... Oh, that's funny.
Need anything?
Might as well sell you the junk you dropped. So yeah, I think I don't actually need this.
I'll be here if you...
Okay. Well, let's talk to Mole.
Need to find a way forward.
As I listen.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Perimeter's clear, Mom.
We don't want any surprises.
Mattis!
Don't wander far. We need to
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa!
Ever heard of the Blade of Frontiers, kid? If you like monster smashing, you might be a fan of his work.
Who's that?
Ah.
A lovely chap. Didn't kick ass in the Blood War, but that's neither here nor there.
That's true. But he never got kidnapped by a devil either.
Huh?
Sorry, kid. Look, forget about us begrudges and bruisers. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found?
Ha! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
It's nice to see.
It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Don't be shy. Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Well, here's the first happy face I've seen.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Any stock for an ex-special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Alright, I'll buy it.
This is a valuable piece, so it's gonna cost a lot. And that is the price isn't changing.
Alright.
Yes! That's my first. Premium trinkets and doodahs. What are you looking for?
Let's see what you actually have. Evasion shoes. Not bad. Now where it disengages, you can create a fog cloud. That's actually kind of useful. Potion visibility doesn't hurt.
Pleasure, do. Last night's best bargains, right?
Ooh, a cat! Named His Majesty.
I say hiss!
Whoa, man. What's got your whiskers in a twist?
This is my territory, and you're in it.
I'll keep my distance.
Indeed you will. Or you'll find my claws planted firmly in your dangles.
Propaganda at the finest stock.
Marcus!
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
What'd you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the deep gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
Of course. How many deep gnomes?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The brilliant retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Okay. There you are, Mole. With Mole, you know who you don't know who you're talking to, do you?
Yes, yes.
Your move, Mole.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Please tell me I could bullshit something. Okay. No! Please! Oh, I have inspiration. It is worth it. It is worth it.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava! Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm.
Is that why you're here?
To play the game. The vast lance board of souls. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter.
Oh, yeah?
Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered. You never know what you might find if you just dig a little deeper.
Stay away from Mole.
She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light.
You know, I've never been better.
Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will? Or is it the worm's but you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine. See you soon.
I hate that guy. Alright, we're very good.
More activity among the cultists, Mum.
A blushing apple begging to be plucked. Raphael's angling for the girl's soul.
No shit.
We should at least try. The girl's as bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But I think she's clever enough to flee before the jaws close around her neck. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away.
For her sake, yeah.
You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
Last night's best bargains right here.
Hey! Alfira! Yeah, I still got the loot.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
Yeah. Glad you made it too.
It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue.
I'm sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
What did the cultists do with the others?
I don't know. It just happened so quickly. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
I take it one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Oh, Roland.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Then it's my responsibility to get them back.
They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Mole. Where the hell's Mole?
Send any more of our people into the curse.
Premium trinkets.
Wait,
and
isn't that the
doodads.
counselor I met?
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet.
Floric.
Hells. I know that voice. Wyll? In Timora's name, what happened to you?
The Hells have had their vengeance, and I doubt they are done with me.
Ye gods. Fate has no shortage of troubles to burden us with. We believe the cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. I don't suppose you found a way in?
Not yet. Who's the cot on the bed?
Isabel cleared this place, and he just appeared. We think he's staying at the inn when the curse fell, which means he's been trapped inside for a century. It beggars belief he's alive at all. Hopefully, he'll come round. Tell us something useful about getting through the shadows. Right now, he seems to have little more to him than a refrain from some song or other.
Alright. Let's talk to him.
Wouldn't we all? I'm not even sure he's fully conscious, but feel free to say hello. Maybe a new face will inspire him. Unfortunately, I won't be here when he comes around. I'm heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
Gortash, as in Enver Gortash. Last I knew, he was a minor player in city affairs.
A lot's changed since you left Baldur's Gate, Wyll. Gortash has gained considerable influence since then.
What?
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Karlach?
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this Steel Watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
Oh, yeah. No, we'll make him answer for what he did to you.
The city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Alright, let's see if I can get this guy to talk.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it?
art colour. I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
The name, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Let's have a look.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
All right. That'll do.
We are living. We are dead. Two of us safe to the end.
Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
Nope, I got nothing. I ain't wasting my inspiration.
Nothing catches your eye.
Checking his personal effects.
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway. If he does, he isn't sane.
Some parchment there. Looks official.
Let's see. To obtain information, blah blah blah. Take the thing to the last light in and begin to the local house of healing. Might be gathered.
Is it a house of healing? Wonder what he found.
Rescue the tieflings, moonrise. House of healing. Okay. Oh, I could just take?
Yes, I'm well aware.
Last night's best bargains, right here.
Should probably still talk to Mole, wherever she is. Right, there you are. Thank God. I think I saw a saloon person up there.
Easy. We should open up. Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
He's an actual devil.
You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago.
You stay away.
Poison? Sure. You must love the taste of it. He seems to know you pretty well.
I haven't made any deal with him. He's just trying to tempt me.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
They're at the finest stock.
Oh boy.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Moll's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She will.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
Alright. Now then, I believe I saw a follower of Saloon.
Listen.
Yep, there we go.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
How'd you figure that?
We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
It hurts.
Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Saloonite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Thank you.
Good luck. And may the Moon Maiden protect you. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Touch her and you die.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all, you fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Well, there's, a few things I missed. But, I've never done this, but let's, we're gonna have to wrap this. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Leave comments below, and I'll be with you next time. Thank you, and goodbye.